Hey neighbors, tax season is almost here, and you can help others prepare through United Way's Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, or VITA program. VITA is recruiting volunteers to help provide free, high-quality tax preparation to low to moderate income families, helping them maximize their refunds and save on filing fees. No experience is necessary and training is provided. Learn more at volunteerforvita.org. Today on CityCast Nashville, food writer Chris Chamberlain from the Nashville scene is back, and this time it's Taco Week. From hot chicken tacos to Korean style to crispy fried tofu, Nashville restaurants are pulling out all the stops, starting today through December 14th. And y'all, do not forget to download the Taco Week app so you can compete right now and win some free stuff. It's Monday, December 8th. I'm your host, Marie Cecile Anderson, and this is what Nashville's talking about. What's up, Nashville? Today, we are officially kicking off our week-long membership campaign, and I hope you're ready because I'm going to be shouting it from the rooftops how important we feel it is for you to join CityCast Nashville neighbors. As y'all know, our beautiful city here is packed full of people, and more people are moving here every single day. And even I get overwhelmed and honestly lonely. It's a real struggle to find your people as Nashville grows so fast. But if you are curious, compassionate, and are open to meeting new people, becoming a CityCast Nashville neighbor is a beautiful, meaningful way to help build that. Our goal is to focus on hyper-local engagement so we can all have a deeper connection to each other and feel like we belong. By becoming a CityCast Nashville neighbor today, you'll be invited to exclusive membership events like volunteering together, local chef tastings, hiking at Radnor or Beeman Park, visiting museums, book clubs, you name it. We have so many fun things planned for the new year. To join, it's $10 a month or $100 a year. And for this week only, you'll receive a CityCast Nashville beanie when you join. So let's make Nashville feel like one big neighborhood together. Join us today at membership.citycast.fm. That's membership.citycast.fm. And what better way to bring people together than with tacos? Chris Chamberlain, it is so good to have you here. What puns are you most excited to write this year for the Nashville Scenes Taco Week?
You know, I like to make up words more than I like to pun. So, but clearly right there on the top of the page, if you go to our Taco Week page, it says Taco About a Deal. So that's what we're doing. We're Taco About a Deal today. So I like to say, es la época más maravillosa del año. La Semana de los Tacos. So if you're not taking Duolingo, that just means it's Taco Week.
I also like your pun of guac your world. I figured you wrote that one, Chris.
I take no credit.
I take no credit for that one. Okay, well, let's set a baseline. What's your favorite taco in town when it's not Taco Week?
You know, I first went to Lil Ray down in Atlanta before they opened here in Nashville. And I had been begging for them to come up here. They do such a great Southwest Texas taco, and it's where Qdoba used to be on West End. That place just stays packed, and they do a great job. And I like it because I can pull in, order in advance, pick up a bag, and take them home, and I can be home in 3 minutes.
Yep, that's the dream, ain't it? Let's get into the trends this year. What's all the hype?
The one that I think right off the bat is going to be a real favorite is one of 4 different hot or spicy chicken tacos that are coming out. And this one is a collaboration between Shane Nasby of Cletus and Pablo Bonachik of Subculture. You know, Subculture Cafe closed a couple months ago.
I know,
but
Chris.
Pablo's coming back just to bring his hot chicken taco again that is a past multi-year winner of the taco contest of Taco Week. So I think Shane has brought in a ringer. He's going to be doing his super spicy hot chicken with an Asian slaw and aioli, and it's going to be on a corn tortilla. And I predict in advance that that's the betting favorite right now.
Can I say that's the one I'm most excited about? Because the fried chicken sandwich from Subculture, my family and I would go every couple of months just to get that fried chicken sandwich. And now that Subculture closed, we're just going to have it in taco form.
Well, Pablo and Shane have been friends for a while, and I've seen Pablo hanging out at Cletus and helping out with a couple menu items every now and then. So I think there's some mixture of the DNA between those two, and I think that's going to make for a really successful collaboration. And if you like hot chicken, there's 3 other places that are doing a version of hot chicken. There's Only Chicken, which is in my neighborhood here over off Belcourt. Nectar out in Donaldson is doing a spicy chicken taco. And Taco Bamba over in Green Hills is doing one. So if you want to have a hybrid between Hot Chicken Week and Taco Week, those 4 have got you covered.
Only in Nashville do we have hot chicken tacos. Okay, another trend we're seeing a lot this year, there's a lot of Asian flavors. What's going on there?
Some places it's because it's in the DNA of the restaurant, and some places it's just because everything's great on a tortilla, right? So I'm really looking forward to the Nikkei taco from Limo, Peruvian eatery over in East Nashville. Picture kind of a cross between a wonton and a tuna ceviche inside of a taco. So that's going to be fantastic. Otto's, who is a host of our kickoff party, which I guess we'll talk about in a little bit, over on Charlotte, they're doing a Mongolian beef on a roti. So it's a real international mashup there. It looks really good on the website. Taco Mamacita is doing a Korean barbecue with sriracha mayo. And I make Korean barbecue at home all the time. So that's just a natural one for me. These are 2 that are fun together. The Salty Burrito is doing a Korean taco with a beef taco with bang bang sauce on it. But Common Ground is doing a shrimp taco, and they call theirs wham bam sauce. So have we run out of ideas? Is that where we're at right now?
We're just changing bam bam to wham bam. So we all have a friend who is a little extra. I may be that person in my friend group. That's okay. No judgment. What taco this year is a true exhibitionist?
Gordo's is doing something fun. They're kind of based in like the Mission District of San Francisco. So they are doing what they're calling a Nashville taco and a Mission taco. So, you get 2 for $6. So the Nashville taco, it sounds like what I made with my leftovers from Thanksgiving. Mm-mm. It's a grilled corn tortilla with Monterey Jack and mashed potatoes on it, chorizo, pico, avocado salsa.
Mashed
potatoes? That sounds fantastic to me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Then their Mission taco, it's almost the same taco, but you substitute carne asada for the chorizo and guac and tomatillo for the avocado salsa. I think that's going to be extra, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, so we're talking a lot about out-of-state restaurant tacos. Who's the local underdog?
Okay, I live literally a block from Brown's Diner, and I really love what Brett Tuck's been doing up there. The food was always what I needed, but now it's even better. And he is doing a smoked chicken birria taco with a verde sauce and some consomme. And I know that they're going to do a great job at it. And you wouldn't expect tacos out of Brown's Diner.
And I appreciate chicken for birria because sometimes the beef is a little heavy for me, to be honest. So I think chicken might be a little bit lighter.
If there's anything light at Brown's, this will be it.
This will be it. That's true.
Yeah. Well, the beer is light.
Yes, the beer is light and cold. Very cold. Obviously, Brown's Diner is known for their burgers. Should they just stay in it for Burger Week, or are we allowing all these places to participate and get crazy for Taco Week?
Oh, that's exactly why we do these special weeks. It's a chance for either a non-traditional restaurant to show off some creativity of something that's not on their normal menu, or, for you to discover a restaurant like that you've never heard of before, perhaps. I love finding new restaurants because of these weeks we put on. I've never been to Don Miguel, the Juicery and Rustic Kitchen up in Hendersonville, but they have opened one over on James Robertson at 300 James Robertson. And apparently they do like Santa Maria style tri-tip, the beef that you cook over a grill. And they are doing a Santa Maria taco with pico, avocado, and chipotle. Santa Maria, normally you think that's kind of a steak dish, but they're going to put it in a taco for us. So I'm excited to check them out. So yes, everyone should do tacos.
I'm here for it. So obviously we're talking about a lot of steak, a lot of meat. What about options for vegetarians this year?
Options? Well, let's say option.
One option.
Because we can always depend on our friends from Gray's over on Eastland, and they have come through with one that sounds really interesting because they're doing it's like a fish taco, but they're doing it with fried tofu and they've made a rosemary tartar sauce to put on top of it. So that's one that definitely sounds worth checking out. And I always love it when people aren't trying to fake us out with substitutes. Like, this is going to be a fried tofu. You know what this is going in. Graze is not going to sneak something past you. But adding that rosemary tartar makes it a whole new dish. So I'm excited about that one.
Is Graze a vegan restaurant also? I know it's vegetarian.
I believe it is.
Oh, wow. So that aioli, that'll be vegan.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is the sleeper hit? What restaurant are you excited for our listeners to check out for the first time?
And I haven't been there yet either, but I want to go to Buddy's Tiny Tonk. That's the new little honky tonk from the folks behind Treehouse, and it's in the arcade.
Downtown.
And it's like a walking taco. It's what they call it. But it's, if you've ever had Frito pie, but where they spoon it over the top of a bag of Fritos. So this will be sloppy Joe mix, shredded cheddar and tomatillo salsa inside of a Fritos bag. And you just get it to go, take a spoon and wander around the arcade and visit some of the new stores, or just stay inside and get yourself a beer at Buddy's. So head to the Tiny Tonk.
Walking taco is just a Frito pie. Why does it need a new name?
Well, because it's sloppy Joe instead of chili. It really sounds like something 13-year-old Chris would have loved. So.
I have to admit, this was my COVID meal. Like, I would, as we were hanging out by campfires all year long, like, I would put a can of chili in the fire and then pour it over a bag of Fritos and some cheese. And that's what I ate a lot during COVID outside with friends. It's time to revisit it, actually. I need new memories around it. So maybe I will check that one out. Every day, United Way of Greater Nashville brings our community together so every child, individual, and family in Middle Tennessee can thrive. Right now, 1.2 million Tennessee households are working hard, but still struggling to make ends meet. Nearly half of Davidson County families and a third in Williamson County live below the ALICE threshold. That's asset limited, income constrained, and employed. But did you know that last year alone, United Way partners helped meet nearly 500,000 basic needs across Middle Tennessee? That means thousands of Davidson County students started school with supplies this fall. And kids in Williamson County get free books each month, all thanks to the United Way and its supporters. Your workplace can be a part of supporting the United Way's vital work today, because when employees give together, morale grows, businesses thrive, and Greater Nashville becomes stronger. Learn how your workplace can help at unitedwaygreaternashville.org/workplace-campaigns. Together, we're lifting up Middle Tennessee, meeting needs today and building stronger communities for tomorrow. How about spreading some holiday cheer with Aura Frames? It's the perfect gift to celebrate your family. Growing up here in Nashville, we always took a family photo on Christmas morning in our matching flannel pajamas. But now that we're older and living in different cities, it's much harder to find time to be in the same room together. But thanks to Aura Frames, I've been able to upload all those old photos straight from my phone into the Aura app. And now my family gets to relive those memories together. And the best part, we can all keep adding photos from anywhere, anytime. It's truly the easiest, most meaningful gift I've ever given. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver Mat frames, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code CityCast at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code CityCast. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Hi friends, Marie Cecile Anderson here. I love Nashville, and I have never felt more connected to it than when I was watching our community rally around our local food banks after SNAP benefits were frozen this fall. People showed up, and that feeling of deep connection with the city is why we created the CityCast Nashville Neighbors program. Yes, CityCast Nashville Neighbors is a great way to support this podcast and keep it going, but it's also a way of getting more out of the city you love. When you're a CityCast Nashville neighbor, you get an early look at big events coming up around town. You get to shout out local nonprofits or businesses you love on the podcast, and you get to join us for members-only experiences around the city like volunteering with us at Radnor Lake and getting a sneak peek of their new expansion and future plans. It's a deeper way of living in Nashville and a way of making local your top priority. Ooh, and you get a CityCast Nashville beanie. It's a great way to wear your love for our city on your head. Join CityCast Nashville Neighbors today by going to membership.citycast.fm. That's membership.citycast.fm. Are there any entries that surprised you?
I haven't made it to Federales yet, though I will admit I've looked at it many times because it's right across the street from Frugal McDougal. So I thought, gosh, I could just wander over there, but no, haven't done it yet. But they're doing a lamb quesadilla. So I love lamb, and you don't see it in tacos very often unless you're going to, the more authentic places on Nolensville Road. But in downtown tacos, you don't expect to see lamb.
And again, for $6, lamb for $6, you would think it'd be a little bit more pricey, Are there any Nolensville Road restaurants participating? Because those are where my favorite tacos are.
I don't think they have to show off.
Exactly. And also $6 is too much. Right. You can get $4, $3 tacos.
A tray of tacos. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is somebody doing a breakfast taco as part of this. So if you want to try and get that extra taco in early in the morning, you can go to Guacamole or Guacamole. I'm not sure how they're pronouncing that one. They are doing one they're calling the Birria Sunrise, a sunny side up egg, slow cooked beef birria, and a layer of onions, aioli on top of it. And it's available from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. So if you and your friends are trying to be completists and do this whole list of 38 different restaurants, don't forget there's one that you can hit in the morning. And then if you download the app, the app's got the built-in map on it, so you can spread to the 7 winds and everybody go off and pick up 5 tacos and bring them back to the house, and you can just have a full taco off in your own backyard.
That's right. Oh, man, that sounds like a good time. That Guacamole, whatever, I've been meaning to go there because that's the food truck behind Mickey's.
Right.
By
the one that's just
Nicoletto's.
always parked there, yeah.
So that would be a great place to go get a coffee at Elegy's and go get a breakfast taco. I have to say, the one that I was most surprised about, Topgolf is participating. Have they ever participated in Taco Week before?
Well, this one's a little different. This is in that new Tempo Hotel on 8th Avenue.
Oh.
Down in the basement, they've got a tiny little bar, and that bar has got, I think, 2 bays of Topgolf, but where you're hitting it into a screen. They've got one where you're throwing footballs at it. So it's just kind of a fun, you rent it out for an hour or two. There's one going in where Nada used to be in the Ayrton. So they're becoming popular, just places where you can rent out a bay and play pretend golf.
This makes much more sense. So it's in Tempo in the Hilton downtown.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Because I was like, that would be the most expensive Taco Week taco if you have to pay to go to Topgolf because it's so expensive. And then get your $6 tacos.
Well, you can eat at Topgolf if you want to. You don't have to pay for a bay to eat at Topgolf. But
is that where you're going? Is that where you dine?
I'll admit that I did that once when I was getting my windshield changed at Safe Light. I walked to Topgolf.
And how was that on your palate?
It was exactly what you'd expect from a Topgolf sandwich. So. And I ended up having to get that same windshield repaired again because let's just say Safe Light didn't repair or protect. I ended up walking all the way over to Redheaded Stranger the next time I went back. So it was about a 45-minute walk to get there. But
wow.
Once we develop the East Bank, it's all going to be better, right?
That's right. That's what they're telling us. So ultimately, what are you looking for in an award-winning taco?
Creativity is the thing that really matters to me. I think the collaborations that come through or the unexpected things, here's a burger joint like Cletus that's going to do a hot chicken taco, or the creativity of what Limo does. I know that's going to be a great taco. Their use of fish, seafood and ceviches and all that gives them a leg up on the competition in that way, I think. That's what I'm looking for. It's either something really unexpected or something that's right in the lane of the restaurant where they know what they do well and they make a taco out of that.
Well, so last year, tacos were $5, and this year they're $6, which is still an incredible deal.
Yeah, we're all dealing with that avocado tariff, I think, is our problem this year. So,
can you just remind folks how to play along through the Taco Week app, and what do folks win in the end?
The app has got multiple uses. For one thing, it is a great map. It's a great planning app for you. It's also a place where you can vote for your favorites, but you'll get points as you check in at different restaurants. That will enter you in prizes where we're giving out gift cards from the restaurants. There's some other swag that's going to be offered by the sponsors. So it's just an easy way to keep all your taco information in one place. We don't mind at all if you put it on the last screen of your phone because you're going to use it once a year. That's fine. We're not trying to be your homepage. We're just trying to make tacos easy.
Yeah, I do want to remind listeners, it really is important. It's all location based. So like as soon as you walk in the establishment, like check in, because I accidentally didn't do that last year. And as I turned the corner, it just picked up a whole new restaurant and I couldn't go back. And, it was just, so do it as soon as you walk into the place and order your taco so you can get those points so you can win.
We don't want to let you cheat.
That's right. I know. It was so accurate. I was like, I'll just do it when I get in my car later. Nope.
And I promise I'm not sitting in front of a giant console tracking you, seeing where you're going. Like, oh, no. She's at Limos now.
You know what? I kind of want to just picture you doing that because you take it so seriously, and I appreciate that.
It's like the NORAD Santa tracker.
I was just going to compare you to Santa. Just monitoring us all, tasting tacos all over Nashville. I love it. And if we're pretending we're at manners school, what would you like to remind people when they go dine out this week as far as etiquette goes?
This is clearly a loss leader for most of these restaurants. They're doing it out of the goodness of their hearts, but also to introduce new diners to restaurants they might not have been to or might not have been to in a while. So there may be lines when you get there. They may run out of the special taco of the day. We just encourage patience, civility, over tipping. Maybe order a drink or a beer so you can help them make a little money off your order. But just in general, it's meant to be a fun time. And, the people that read the scene are good people. They're not going to be complaining. We don't have that many Karens. So, Well,
I also just want to shout out many of these places this year not only have one taco, but they have two. And then some of them have like a side of chips and salsa or chips and guac, which also for $6 to get all that in this economy is a really big deal. So go out there, taste your tacos, folks, vote on them, get those points and see what you can win. Tonight is the big kickoff party.
The kickoff party is tonight from 5:30 until 8 at Otto's. And there will be tequila tastings courtesy of G4 Tequila and Palomo Mezcal. There will be drink specials. Of course, there will be tacos. There will be a photo booth, which as if people don't really have a photo booth in their pocket, but that's fine. Photo booths are still a thing, I guess. But it should be a fun party. And it's just kind of a way to kick it off, and we'll have swag from a lot of the participants there too. Taco Week runs all the way until Sunday the 14th. So on the 14th, you can start voting. You can pick your favorite taco. We will tabulate and let you know who the winners were. If you take photos and you're big on the socials, give us a tag at Scene Taco Week 25, and we will help amplify your social presence. We'll push you out through our group too, and that'll help us track down. And that also earns you valuable points toward those prizes that you may win.
What a fun thing that we all together can do.
If you do all 38, I want to hear from you. Yeah.
Well, Chris, you're going to see that as you're monitoring them.
Yeah.
Finally, Chris, we are in our first day of our membership drive here at CityCast Nashville, and we are asking people to support us by joining because we want to help everybody feel a little bit more local, like they're part of something really special here in town. So I would like to ask you, what's something you love about Nashville that makes you feel like part of our community?
I really love your idea of wanting to make people feel more local. That is what I feel is one of the strengths of this community, is how welcoming it is to newcomers. I was born in Nashville, so it really bugs me when people say Nashville's full, now go home. That's not the attitude. That's like trying to, like you're the last one at a party and you draw the rope behind you and say, nope, nobody else can get in. That's not what Nashville's about. Nashville is about strengthening the community by adding new people to it. People from all over the country. People want to be a part of this. I like to say that anybody that got here before the flood is an antediluvial local. So you can claim that. If not, we'll make a local out of you over time. But just contribute. Everybody contributes what they can.
That's right. And I know, I grew up here, but then left. And then when I returned, it was a little hard making friends, but it's important to find your people. And that really is our goal here at CityCast with launching our membership program, to do fun things like Taco Week all together or, volunteer together. We just want to be neighbors with everybody and make it feel like a very inclusive place for everyone. So also the fact that we get exclusive interviews with the Nashville scene's very own Chris Chamberlain, who we love. Your pastis article just made me so happy. So whenever I see your name in articles, we just love to shout you out. So this is always such a great time having you here. And we can't wait for Burger Week, right? Is that the next one after tacos?
I believe that's the next one. They're all running together.
I know.
Hot Chicken Week, Pizza Week, Burger Week. It's a month worth of weeks.
It truly is. Chris, thank you so much for joining us. We can't wait to have you back for whatever week is next.
Everybody get out there and eat some tacos this week.
Also this week, if you remember at the beginning of the show, we shouted out the fact that we are conducting our membership drive all week long. Go ahead, folks. Join our CityCast Nashville Neighbors, our exclusive membership program. I just got to take a sec and shout out some new members who just joined. Rebecca R., Robbie R., Olivia R., and Gwen M. Welcome to the neighborhood. And real quick, folks, I just got to read this comment from one of our new members who just joined. They said the reason why they joined CityCast Nashville Neighbors is to support the fantastic coverage of what is happening in Nashville. They say it's a great mix of important issues, fun happenings, and always feels relevant to my life as a Nashvilleian. Oh, thank you, Rebecca R., for saying those kind words. And if you feel the same way, go ahead and join us at membership.citycast.fm. Come on, our door is always open. That, again, is membership.citycast.fm. That's all for today here on CityCast Nashville. And don't forget, you can support this show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Nashville neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell your friends? Rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our Hey Nashville newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Toodles!